Hey everybody, it's Crochet by Kez here, and today I'm doing a little review on some new yarn I got recently. This was a late present from my mum, so thank you again, Mum. And today I'm going to be reviewing this yarn. It's called Shawl Dance, and it's by the brand Knitcraft, which is by Hobbycraft. It's Hobbycraft's own range of yarns for knitting and crochet. Now these are labelled as a fashion yarn. They are 150-gram balls of yarn, and as you can see they are sparkly. If I show you this one, they have sparkle, which is really nice. You get a lot of yarn on here. If I turn this over so you can see the label a bit more, see if it'll focus. You get 735 meters, so it's a lot of yarn, which is really good value for money. And it recommends a 4mm crochet hook or 4mm knitting needles, and you have your care instructions printed on, which are really good. And also it says on the label, if we look here, it says pattern inside, only one ball required. So on the inside of the label you get printed a either a knitting or crochet pattern which uses one ball of this yarn. Now this yarn comes in, as you can see, 5 different colours. We have this colour which I was showing you, which is called, see if we can find it. This is called greens. So this is like different shades of greens. These are like slow, kind of like ombre yarns, which are really nice. This one's called greens. We have this one up here, this nice kind of orangey reds colour, and this one is called this is called browns, but it doesn't look very, it's got brown in it, so it's kind of like oranges and browns and that, really pretty. We also have this colour which I really like, so if I show you the end, kind of like a nice kind of rainbow. This one is called let's have a look. This one's called Brights. We also have this one, which is called, this one's called Pinks, and I actually got 2 of these in the pinks. I'll show you the other one in a minute. And we have this last one, which is blues, really nice colour. So that is, sorry for my camera angles because I'm filming on my phone and I'm trying to hold my phone and do this review for you guys. So there are 5 different colours to choose from. The pinks, I have 2 balls up. I have 2 balls of, I'm using 1 ball right now, and it is really soft. You'd think because of having a glitter in it would be like scratchy, but it really isn't. It's really nice and soft. So they make lovely shawls, blankets. And if I grab my other one right here, which I have in my basket because I've been crocheting with it already, it crochets up really nicely. So if I try and do, if I try and do this one-handed, if I can, there's my hook. So if I try and lay this out for you guys, this is a shawl I'm doing at the moment in this yarn. This is the other ball I'm using of this one, the pinks, and it started off with a really nice pinky shade, then it goes into like a very light grey, and it's now going into a darker grey, and it's really soft, crochets up really nice, makes a nice lacy sort of summer type shawl. So I've done this so far, and I still have, if I show you in my basket, I've got some yarn unwound for while I'm working with it. But if I just pick it up gently, I've still got like 2/3 of the ball left, and I've done quite a decent amount on this shawl already. So it uses up, it's going to make quite a big shawl, I think, with one of them balls. It's going to, there's literally so much yarn on those that you can make a really decent size shawl. But yeah, for Hobbycraft yarn, it's really nice. It's fairly new. It's been out a little while, but I've only just managed to get my hands on it. And these normally retail at £7 because they are quite a big ball. You do get a lot on there. Like I say, they're 150 grams, and you get, let's turn this the right way, and you get 735 meters on it. So there's like more than enough. So you could do like any type of shawl or scarf and still have plenty left over. If you're mainly the type of person for small crochet projects or knitting projects, you'd easily maybe get 2, maybe 3 small projects out of one ball. So that would be a good money saver. But these have been on sale at the moment in Hobbycraft. Don't quote me on it because I don't know if they still are on sale. But when my mum got these for me, these were on sale. These were reduced from £7 down to £3 or £3.50, something like that. So really good deal we got on these. So I was really glad to finally get my hands on some of this. But I just like that it's so soft, because I've tried like glittery yarns before and like they've been super scratchy. I've made like scarves with like sparkly yarns before, and they've just been so scratchy that I just could not wear them, which was a shame because sparkly yarns are so pretty. It's one of my favourite yarns. But usually if they're too scratchy, for things like scarves or hats, they're not that comfortable at all. But if you're interested in like a nice sparkle yarn, and if you have the same problem, these are really, really super soft. The balls are super squidgy, and yeah, from what I've made with my other shawl, so far with one of these balls, it's really nice to work with. It's super soft, and the recommended hook size is a 4mm, but you probably could get away with a smaller hook, because even with my shawl I'm doing now, I'm using the recommended hook size, and it's still quite lacy, but which is unusual because I don't usually like my projects to look lacy, but I'm figuring it'll be alright because because it's thin as well. It'll be a nice sort of summer shawl, so you can still have like a shawl to like keep your shoulders warm if it gets a bit chilly. But being in the summer, it's just something nice as well because it's only thin, so it'd be nice and comfortable as a summer project. But I might use, I don't know if all the patterns printed in the labels are all the same. It's got like the same kind of picture on all the labels, so I don't know if all the patterns are the same. Sometimes yarns do that, where it might have like a standard picture printed on the label, but the patterns printed in the labels might all be different. That might be the case, I don't know, so don't quote me on that. But yeah, if you're interested, yeah, these were from Hobbycraft. You can get these from your local Hobbycraft because it's the Hobbycraft's own brand range, so you cannot buy it anywhere else. You can either go in store or you can get them on their website. So if you're interested, like I said, I don't know if they're still on sale or not, but even at the full price of £7, they're really good. You get so much yarn on there. Even that is a pretty decent price considering what some yarns can cost. I mean, I've paid like £10 for a ball of yarn before, and I've not got as much as what you get on these. So even at £7, it's still a really good deal. But as far as I'm aware, they only do these 5 colours, so I'm just so glad to finally get my hands on them. Thank you again, Mum, because these were a nice little present for me, so thank you again. I really love these. I cannot wait to do more projects with them, and yeah, I don't know what else to say about this apart from it crochets up nice. It's really soft, it's not scratchy at all, so it'd be really good for any sort of clothing wear. I mean, if you wanted to, you could do a nice summer tank top with one. I'm sure there'd be more than enough on one of these balls of yarn to do that. And yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up, and do comment down below if there's any other yarn reviews you'd like to see. anytime I get any new yarn, I always try and do a video on it before I use it, because I know what I get like. I get super carried away and I just want to dive into making something with the new yarns. But whenever I get new yarns, I'll always put up a new video, and anything crochet related, like any new hooks or anything I get, I will always share with you guys, and I'll keep you up to date with any projects I do. I am on Facebook as well, and I would put I'll put links down below for my Facebook page, because I actually have a page where I'm starting to sell some items now. So if any of you are interested in just having a look, even if it's just to give you inspirational ideas, I'll put the link down below. And I'm also on Instagram, which is where I post pictures of all my projects that I make. And yeah, like I say, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next yarn video. Bye for now.